welcome to the Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. I'm very glad that you could join me here. We have another whiskey review this week. Last few videos were kind of consumer advice videos around buying whiskey in Canada and the whiskey offers that are on sale in the UK. That was a guest interview with Santa. Check it out if you're in the UK. I run through what I think are all the best whiskey offers that are on around Christmas in the UK supermarkets, and the ones that I certainly would struggle to keep away from if I were in the UK. Okay, we had a vote last week as to which malt would be reviewed. The votes, both of them, have been cast, and everybody went. It was unanimous. The Tomatin 12-year-old Highland single malt whiskey. So let's give this a try. 12-year-old single malt from the Tomatin distillery. It is finished in Spanish sherry casks, bottled at 43%. The presentation has recently changed, or in the last few years it's changed. It used to, the sherry, the additional sherry finish was added, and another 3% was added to the ABV as well. So it's an improved presentation. I don't usually go for sherry finishes, by the way, and it's somewhat unusual for a core product to be a sherry finish. Often they add sherry finishes or whatever to the core range to try and get an extra 5 or 6 or 10 pounds out of people, and I think usually the expressions that aren't finished in a different cask, they usually tell you more about the whiskey than going for the sherry finish. But in this case, the core expression is a sherry finish. So here we go. And there is quite a lot of sweet sherry, but there's also something tangy like an apple, and there's a tangy malt at play here as well. Kind of a cooking apple, and when I wrote my notes I said balsamic vinegar without the vinegar. Vinegar is a bad thing in whiskey, by the way, and I've heard people being kind describing balsamic vinegar as balsamic vinegar without the balsamic. This is balsamic vinegar without the vinegar. It's very strange, very difficult to describe. It's got an edge to it. It's not at all unpleasant though. I get a slight tang of peat in this one as well. It doesn't say that it is peated, it doesn't mention peat at all, but I get a little tickle of peat there. And there's a pear as well, but it's not the fresh sliced pear that you might get on a Waldorf salad. It's a pear that's very ripe and is squashed in your bag. It's not unpleasant, but it's not fresh. And I got a strawberry ice cream as well. There is a creaminess there. You don't detect it very often, but I did manage to find it. It is malty. There's a very forceful malt here, and it's tangy, which is where that apple is coming through. It does jive quite well with the sherry, considering this is only a sherry finish and not a sherry maturation. A lot of malt bubbling away there. And it's a biscuity malt. I do detect a kind of sourness there as well, which isn't bad. It just progresses to that sourness. There's no spice, hint of vanilla, light oak, maybe a bit of peat firing away there. It's pretty good. It's easy going. It's easy enough to drink. The mouthfeel, it feels thin, and it lacks the oiliness, the butteriness, the fattiness. On the palate, it's a bit of a limp handshake. But in its price range, and I paid 68 Canadian plus tax, it's pretty cheap in the UK. Well, it's obviously going to be a bit cheaper in the UK. I pay about £7 more per bottle at this price range than you do in the UK. So for its price range, this is actually pretty good, particularly on the nose. The palate lets it down a little bit. I think it's been chill filtered, so it's lost a few notes, 1 or 2 notes out of the octave. But for its price range, really, it is pretty good. It means that it's a very small risk to go out and spend the probably £35. I don't think it will blow your socks off, but it's just easy to drink and pleasant enough. I don't add water to this, by the way. It drowns so easily. More creaminess appearing, actually. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I would buy this again as an everyday sipper. I will enjoy the rest of the bottle. I'm not left feeling like I have been shortchanged in any way. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, everybody, for your comments on the last few videos. I did a bit of a quick fire round of 3 last week. Glad everyone seems to be enjoying them. Might have a couple of weeks off because I'm travelling to the UK and it'll be difficult to record a video while I'm staying at somebody else's house. But stay tuned, there will be more. Stay in touch, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of the likes and comments that I receive. Thank you very much, everybody, and cheers.